What's the secret sauce to this guitar sound? It's one of the most famous guitar tones ever. But how did he get it? Stay tuned and let's find out. Today we'll uncover the magic secret sauce behind the classic How Soon Is Now by the Smiths. Specifically the tremolo rhythm guitar sound, meticulously crafted by guitar legend Johnny Marr. I'm not going to cover the other guitar parts in this video. You can read about them in the Guitar World article I linked in the description below. I've been in love with the tremolo guitar sound ever since I heard Pink Floyd's Money when I was about 3 or 4 years old. I listened to it over and over and over. Fast forward many years later, I finally had the tremolo in my Boss GT3. I used it all the time on everything. When I first heard this tune, I was totally struck. The tremolo sound is so full and hypnotic, it never gets old. That's the mark of great songwriting and playing. How memorable and timeless is it? As memorable and timeless as it gets. Let's dive in. Before we go further, you can see a quick demo of the tremolo sounds in my Boss GT100 effects video. Here's the link. This song was never on a Smiths studio album. It was actually the B-side to William It Was Really Nothing, later released on the Hatful of Hollow compilation. The song starts with the iconic tremolo guitar sound. Instantly recognizable every time you hear it. No other song starts like this. But wait, how does the tremolo have such a unique pulse to it? And what are those cool percussive bouncy rhythm sounds within the tremolo? We'll find out soon. He tuned his 1963 Epiphone Casino up to F sharp in the studio. Live, Marr plays with a capo at the 2nd fret. I'll do the same. A single guitar was recorded clean, no tremolo, then reamped through 4 twins, all with the tremolo on. The 4 twins were set like this. Amp 1 on the left, tremolo at 95 BPM, 16th notes. Amp 2 left, tremolo at 95 BPM, 8th note triplets. Amp 3 right, tremolo at 95 BPM, 16th notes. Amp 4 right, tremolo at 95 BPM, 8th note triplets. So you had both tremolo speeds blended in stereo. Now let's fire up Tone Studio. We'll use the tremolo in the Boss GT100 to get that twin amp tremolo sound. You can do the same thing with whatever tremolo you're using. They all usually have the same settings. First, I've got 2 Fender Twins, left and right, with the divider enabled in dual mode. I'm using the clean twin preamp for both of my preamps, with identical settings on both. Gain at 25, gain switch on low, T-comp is off, -10, level 100, bright is off, bass at 75, middle at 50, treble at 50, presence at 75. And I left all the other settings as is. I've got a stereo compressor on before we hit the preamps. Sustain at 57, attack at 61, tone to 0, level at 50. Why attack at 61? To soften the attack of the guitar pick on the strings, giving the tremolo a warmer sound. Tone at 0, level at 50. I've put both Effects Trem 1 and Effects Trem 2 after the amps in the chain instead of before, to mimic the clean amp sound being fed into the tremolos. Both tremolos are in stereo instead of being panned left and right, which would give us 16th notes on the left and 8th note triplets on the right. That's not the effect we want. We want them merged together in stereo. With 2 Fender Twins into 2 stereo tremolos, we've got that 4 amp vibe. Let's look at the parameters. Wave shape goes from 0 to 100. Rate goes from 0 to 100 or BPM with note values. When set to BPM, the value of each parameter will be set according to the value of the master BPM for each patch. Depth and level go from 0 to 100. Since the tremolo's BPM is controlled by the master BPM setting of the patch, we can't have 2 tremolos with different BPM settings in the same patch. We have to get creative and use different note values. The song's tempo is 95 BPM. We'll set the patch master BPM to 95. Go up here, click on MST. Here I've set the master BPM to 95. We've got two tremolos, FX1 and FX2. FX1 tremolo is set to 16th notes, FX2 trem is set to 8th note triplets. To approximate the right shape of the Fender Twins tremolo, the article says go for a smooth triangle wave rather than choppy square wave so the individual effects blend more hypnotically. I agree 100%. The wave shape knob all the way to the left is very smooth and softly triangular. To the right, square and choppy. For this first tremolo, I've put the wave shape all the way up, 100. The depth is set to 95, just a little bit less than full. The level is at 100. The second tremolo, the wave shape is at 47. 8th note triplets, depth is at 50 and level is at 50. This is going to give us that dual tremolo blend we're looking for. Warm and hypnotic, pulsing sound. I'll be plugged in stereo for the guitar playing demo so you can hear this effect properly. Get your best pair of headphones ready. Okay, now let's uncover the secret sauce to that cool percussive attack on the strings. A long time ago, I read or heard the story about how the amp was on top of the Twin. Apparently, Marr was bouncing different objects on the strings to see which one gave that specific percussive tone he was looking for. He settled for either a pen or pencil, I can't quite remember. Marr had done this before with metal knives on this charming man. Try this. There you go. We uncovered the tasty secret sauce to this timeless gem of tremolo guitar. We have not one, but two different tremolo rhythms pulsing together. And instead of using picks or fingers, we're using a pen. How can you use this for your own music? Now you see what you can do with two tremolos merged together. Try different combinations of dual tremolo settings. Rate, wave shape, depth, and FX level blends. Go wild and see what you can come up with. Happy explorations. Thanks for watching. I hope this helps you immensely. Here's my big smile. So please go ahead and do the usual and drop a comment and let me know which other effects you want me to deep dive into. Then hit the bell to get updates on future videos. Join us. Click the link in the video description below. You'll get updates on future videos as well as cool, helpful bonus stuff. Have an awesome creative day.